What is going on, fight fans? So we have the first trailer of the gameplay and features of EA Sports UFC 5. Now, I've not watched this. It just released about maybe 15 minutes ago. We're going to go ahead and watch it together. Let's go ahead and watch this together. Make sure
Stepping into the octagon is a fully immersive experience. All at once, it becomes you and it comes at you.
That's the authentic feeling of mixed martial arts we've been working to capture. And with EA Sports UFC 5, this is as real as it gets. For the first time in franchise history, UFC 5 is powered by the Frostbite engine.
And with the Frostbite engine, UFC 5 looks amazing, man.
It looks good.
It really gave me those feelings of stepping into the cage.
The Frostbite engine makes a significant impact on the quality of characters and environments. With advanced rendering features, we can deliver even more realistic-looking fighters with industry-leading facial animation technology.
While the arts of mixed martial arts is something
that looks really good. I'm not gonna front, man.
And I can tell you, those consequences are nasty.
Oh my!
With UFC 5's all-new Real Impact system, cuts, bruising, and swelling accumulate in accurate locations on the body and have a realistic effect on gameplay. That all starts with the foundation of the Real Impact system.
It looked kind of like UFC 4.
Damage impacts your fighter's attributes during the game. So, if you got a cut bleeding into your eye, it will lower your defensive abilities on that side of the body. And if you take one too many kicks to your lead leg, you'll start to limp, your mobility will decline, and your attack power will drop.
It looks like UFC 4.
Guys, I've taken some calf kicks. They look just as painful in the game as they are in the octagon.
Working hand in glove with
graphics
authentic damage
really nice.
is the all-new strategic element of doctors' checks and stoppages.
If you take serious damage, the rough mic...
Okay, hold on. So the eye and the health, it has its own indicators on the top. All right. And the stamina look like they got a lot more stamina. Or is it just me? I've been playing UFC 4 recently to get ready for UFC 5. But the stamina bar looks a lot longer here. Like you have more stamina per sequence.
Call in the doctor to check on you. Once you're cleared to keep fighting, you're going to have to switch up your strategy to protect that hurt area to keep the fight from getting stopped. And on the other side of this coin, can you make the most of your opponent's injury until the doctor has no choice but to stop the fight? While every fight starts on the feet, it should be just as fun to tangle on the ground. We got a new seamless submission system, and it really legitimizes the ground game in UFC 5.
The seamless submission system removes the minigames completely and functions as an extension of the overall ground game. This delivers a much faster and far more intuitive experience, keeping the action on the ground fresh and fluid. Showcasing UFC's massive presentation updates in truly innovative fashion is the all-new Cinematic KO replay. Thanks to the power of Frostbite, players can now re-watch their finishing blows in stunning visual fidelity.
Those super slow motion finishes.
Oh, they added these filters.
Camera angles and lighting. It really turns your knockouts into a work of art.
Wow.
Plus, we've added improved interactions with the referee in ground and pound stoppages and added the ability to go to a draw on the judges' scorecards in online play, which is something we know you've been asking for.
You could draw.
UFC 5 is truly an extension of the UFC fan experience, thanks to Fight Week, an all-new series of features and challenges synced with real-world fight events that bring you more content and rewards than ever before, like the all-new alter egos, which let you play as your favorite fighters in their authentic career-defining moments, with up to 4 new alter egos dropping per month. It's a staggering level of content. Career Mode offers an all-new introduction, and Coach Davis is back to guide the player through their UFC career, along with help from none other than the Bullet herself, Valentina Shevchenko, who crushes it as an all-new NPC.
This is the best training facility in the world. There is no place like it.
Then there are new cinematics, locations, and a refined focus on onboarding. And last but not least, and trust me, it's not least, if you pre-order UFC 5, you'll receive a roster of legendary heavyweight fighters, including Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson,
it looks so
and the
weird
last
to see Muhammad
Emperor,
Ali in there.
Fedor Emelianenko.
Fedor? Come on, man. That's too good.
Thanks for joining us, DC, and thank you all for watching.
That's
We're
how the
excited for you to
replays are
find
gonna
out for
look. That's
yourselves
kind
that
of
UFC
crazy.
5 is as real as it gets.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. All right. So the game looks like UFC 4. I've been playing a lot of UFC 4 recently in preparation for UFC 5, of course. And the game, the one thing that to me that sticks out is the stamina. Seems like you have more stamina per sequence, right? And what I mean is like you could throw punches and it'll take longer for you to lose all of your stamina. It feels like it's like right here in UFC 4. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but it does feel like the stamina is like right here. So maybe it allows for more combination flows and stuff that you want to do, or longer combination strings, things of that nature, because you could throw more punches per sequence. But in terms of the submission, I'm still not understanding how it works. So is it that they're submitting them and then there isn't a fight at all? It just goes right into, if you got into the final kind of state, you're submitted. Like I'm still very confused on the submission system itself. I don't exactly understand. Okay, so he's going for the submission right there, right? Wait, but I'm so confused. He's reversing the submission. Okay, Kachev is going for the submission. I'm so confused. So he's going for a leg lock. Oliveira is going for a leg lock, but then he's getting out of the leg lock and then he has to pull him back. And then now he's doing something else. It's just very weird. Okay, Kimura. He's going for the Kimura. He's going for the Kimura. And then what? But what happens? Like, do you just tap? He's okay. What, like, are you just transitioning nonstop? He's going for the armbar. He's got the armbar and he taps. So it's just like instantly you just get the submission and it's over. Is there any type of fight that you could do? Like, how do you fight? Is it just a transition and it's over? Like, I'm still confused on how it's gonna work. I really love this new dynamic, like cuts or whatever, all this stuff where the referee comes in and can stop the fight. I really like that. The fighting in and of itself it definitely looks a lot better. I'm not bugging. This is a lot more stamina per sequence. I am not bugging. You could see, like, this is a lot of stamina. And I'm fine with that. I like that because it could create like these really cool combination strings. But the fight itself, it looks to me, the punches feel more like it's like you're hitting them with metal because the way the sounds is like kind of like a crunching sound as opposed to what it was before, more like a boom boom before. Now it's like a clank clank. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I was getting from hearing it. But the fighting itself kind of looks the same. It looks the same. The body still has this weird elongated look to it. But I've been giving UFC 4 more of a chance, and I'm actually enjoying the UFC 4 a little bit. Now, I know I'm more new to it than people that have been playing, and maybe they're tired of it, but I've been enjoying how UFC 4, once I started getting more in depth with what you could do, what you can't do, how the combinations, strings work together with the top buttons and stuff. It's feeling more visceral for me. I'm enjoying it. So I personally, and I know I'm in the minority because you guys, people that are fans of the game, that you guys, you've played it for so long, you're probably burnt out on that style of how it looks. But I personally, I kind of am enjoying how it is right now. So an enhanced version of what it is, for me, but I'm an outlier. I know I'm an outlier because I'm not, I've not played these games. So to me, it's fresh. So the fresh feeling you got when you was playing it is the fresh feeling that I'm having when playing UFC 4. So I don't mind it kind of being similar to UFC 4 in UFC 5, but I'm just interested to see what will be the little intricate details, the little differences that we're going to see when it comes to the fighting and the fluidity of the punches. The graphics 100% look way better. They look way, way better. This is cool, man. This is gonna be cool. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I know that there's a lot of people that want to see a little bit more. I don't mind that. But once again, I'm coming from it from a perspective of somebody that's playing it for the first time, going into it. Am I a competitive person? Yes. So I'm sure I'm new to it, right? But I'm also competitive, right? So I'm kind of coming from those two worlds where I'm gonna want to get good at the game to be competitive at the game. So let's see what happens. Let's see what else they put out. I think this is the most substantial thing where this is just completely showing what the game is. But I'm very curious to see where they go with the information next, and I just want to play already. I hope that they announce the beta because I want to play the beta. I want to be I've subscribed to do the beta. I'm hoping that they put me in for the beta. We'll see. But of course, once the game drops, we'll be playing it here. We're going to be doing career mode. We're going to be doing online. I'm going to try to be as competitive as possible, and I'm going to try to master Fedor Emelianenko because that's going to be my guy that I'm going to love to use because he's my favorite MMA fighter. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Until the next one, peace out. Thank you so much. We're going to have a blast with UFC 5. Peace out, guys.